Hello everybody. At this time we are talking about performance management. Performance management is the strategic and systematic process of improving employee performance by setting clear expectations and providing ongoing feedback and development opportunities. This type of management is cyclical and replaces the once a year annual performance review or evaluation. Performance management meetings typically occur between a supervisor and a subordinate. Companies can choose different ways to implement their performance management frameworks. And then we move to components of a performance management program. There are many performance management software packages and templates, but they are often customized to the type of company using them. The first about mission alignment. The program should aim to align employee goals and productivity objectives with the company's central mission. Before you set goals, it's important to review your company's mission statement to ensure you understand what employees should be striving to achieve. And then, second, about regular meetings. Performance management is by definition an active process characterized by frequent communication and feedback. It depends on regular interaction, clear discussion, and frequent meetings. Third, work-specific performance analysis. A performance management program should help employees understand exactly how their duties affect company outcomes. This includes understanding how their performance affects co-workers, supervisors, and customers. Fourth, well-defined job duties and best practices. Employees and managers should be able to clearly define their work and explain how they can improve it through new procedures, new knowledge, or updated work policies. This involves defining job duties and establishing best practices to maximize productivity and promote positive employee and employer relations. And then fifth, measurable performance expectations and outcomes. Employees and managers should work together to establish measurable goals and outcomes. The employee should also have the right to give input on how they think their success should be measured. And then we move to the performance management cycle. The first, planning. The first phase, planning, involves setting smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals and objectives for the upcoming performance period. This is done in collaboration with your employee and considers their strengths, weaknesses, and areas of improvement. And then, second, monitoring. Monitoring involves tracking employees' progress towards the goals and objectives set in the planning phase. Check-in and performance reviews have monitored this step. And then the third step, evaluating. Evaluating involves assessing the employee's overall performance for the entire cycle. This includes looking at their successes and areas they can improve. And then fourth, adjusting and rewarding. Adjusting and rewarding involves changing the goals and objectives for the next performance cycle based on learnings from the previous one. This ensures the process constantly evolves and grows along with your employees. You also want to reward employees so that everyone is happy. The reward can be financial, positional, recognition based, or increased responsibility. When you personalize rewards based on what's important to the staff member, you'll typically maximize their motivation. And then, why is performance management important? Providing team members with practical ways to better their work performance through consistent, corrective feedback empowers them during their development journey. A well-planned, standardized approach to performance management can increase. And then we move to the first one about retention. Performance management creates a more satisfying work experience for people and positively challenges them, keeping them engrossed in their work and boosting retention. Second, about productivity. Clear performance expectations and regular feedback improve individual as well as organizational productivity and increasing revenue. Third, employee engagement. When team members see that their efforts are recognized and rewarded, they become more engaged and committed to their work and the organization. And then, how does performance management differ from performance appraisals? Performance management and performance appraisals are distinct yet related concepts. A performance appraisal is an annual evaluation typically focused on past performance. It often feels static and retrospective and therefore ineffective. Conversely, performance management is a continuous, dynamic process rather than a once a year event. It involves regular dialogue between employees and managers, facilitating real-time feedback and ongoing development. The right performance management system creates a more engaging and interactive process that empowers employees to take charge of their own performance and giving managers resources to support their team effectively. And then, what are the objectives of performance management? The first objective, defining the organization's goals and objectives. Goal setting has proven to be a highly rewarding methodology, and in organization, the importance of goal setting goes beyond its impact on the employee, but also affect management and the organizations at large. In setting goals, an effective performance management system must ensure that realistic, achievable, and cost-effective goals are set. It takes into consideration the strengths and weaknesses of the people involved. And then second, encouraging friendly competition. In a world where everyone receives the same treatment irrespective of effort, there will be a massive decline in productivity. One of the objectives of performance management is to encourage friendly competition among teams and individuals. It all boils down to a reward and recognition system. No one wants to be left out or constantly reprimanded. And while some people may shy away from the spotlight, everyone enjoys recognition. Implement all the elements of a good performance management system to instill healthy competition amongst co-workers. I think it is enough. Thanks for watching.